I have a core value in my companies, and the core value, the first core value, and this is like when I'm hiring employees, when I'm bringing in anybody onto my team, our first core value is extreme ownership. Extreme ownership. Everything is my fault. Everything is my fault. The only way I went from making $17,000 a year to multiple millions is because I took ownership of my results, of my life, of what's going on. Every single thing is my fault. Now, yeah, you can have stuff that happens, but what mindset is going to cause more success? If everything is my fault, and like you guys look at guys like Grant Cardone, like the 10X Rule is a fantastic book, by the way. Is really, really fantastic book, but he talks about that in 10X Rule. And Grant's like he goes so far with this. Now Grant is literally like worth over $4 billion right now, over $4 billion. And like people have mixed emotions about him, but guys, he's made more money than all of us on this call combined. And like, there's a reason why he's so successful. One of the reasons, he takes complete ownership of every single thing, everything in his life. If he gets in a car accident, it's his fault. If somebody hit him, if they blindsided him, it's his fault. So like my first core value, my companies, so like anybody that comes onto my team, extreme ownership. Everything's your fault. Everything. It's my fault if I hire the wrong person. If I hire the person and I don't get results, I didn't extract enough value from them. I can get information from anybody and get an ROI from it. I can find one thing that person teaches me and make money from it. One thing. And I will extract enough value to get my money's worth from any person, because it's all on me. Millionaire investors. I've got a lot of clients who are millionaires now. When we tell them to do something, they're decisive. When we're on a phone call with them, they make a decision. Almost every single millionaire investor that I work with makes quick decisions. They're decisive. They decide. When it comes time to following through, they commit, they follow through with what they need to follow through with. Prioritization. They don't focus on what's not going to drive the needle forward. They prioritize their focus. They don't distract themselves with the things that aren't going to move the needle. They focus their attention on what's going to drive the needle forward the most right now. The people that do this the best get the best results. And then they think like investors. Every single one of my millionaire investor clients that I've worked with thinks in terms of ROI. They all look at, when it comes to an investment, when it comes to making an investment, they think in terms of, what will this make me? How much is this going to make me? Every single one of them. So when it comes to making this leap, guys, I truly believe that every single one of you has the ability to get here. I truly believe that. And it doesn't matter. The reason why I'm starting with this, it doesn't matter what marketing strategies that I teach you. You could be taught by Frank Kern. You can be taught by Grant Cardone. It doesn't matter who you're taught by, what strategies that you have, if you're thinking like a broke wholesaler, because you'll never become a millionaire investor unless you learn how to think and operate like one. Millionaire investors think differently than broke wholesalers. I think we've established that. Your thoughts, your decisions determine the results and the reality that you experience in life. Like a millionaire investor, that will influence the decisions that you make, and that will in turn influence the results that you experience in your life. If your results are not where you want them to be right now, then what needs to happen? What needs to happen if our results are not where we want them to be? We need to learn how to think and make decisions differently. When I made this jump from $17,000 per year to a multi-million-dollar company, multi-million-dollar business owner, do you think that person, that same person, the version of James Hodges that was making $17,000 per year, do you think that version of James would be able to operate a multi-million-dollar company? Not even close. I'd have burned that thing to the ground. So when we're making this jump, we have to step into a new identity. We have to step into a new way of thinking. And that truly, this oversees everything. This trumps whatever marketing strategy you're going to implement, whatever sales tactics you're going to implement. It doesn't matter. This will expedite your results faster than any of it. And if it doesn't happen, if we don't step into that next version of ourselves, that new identity, that new way of thinking, that new way of operating, then most of the time we stay stuck until we step into that next version, that new way of thinking, that new way of operating.